Good morning. Today I'm going to show you a brush roll and brushes that I've been asked to review, and I'm thinking it's from China because there's no labels or anything on it. And so let's undo it. There's 30, and it unrolls like that. And then there's the flap that keeps everything in and keeps them clean. So I guess let's start at this end and we'll go that way. And let me tell you a little bit about what I know of these brushes. They're an antibacterial fiber, not sure what that is, Persia wool ultra soft fiber with a birchwood handle. Aluminum alloys tube, must be this ferrule part, anti-rust. Not sure if I'm going to sell these or do a giveaway, so I'm not going to take them out of their plastic. But this is like an eyelash comb. After you put on your mascara, it cleans, makes all the clumpies go away. And a brush, you could use that on your eyebrows. Then there is a spoolie. Those are so handy when you are doing your eyebrows, or if you've trimmed your eyebrows, or if there's any hairs left from brushes on your face, you can just brush them off with those. And also, I saw that to clean compacts that have compacted, you take the spoolie over it and rough it up, and then your powders come off better again. There were 3 sponge applicators, 2 black ones and 1 sort of pinky apricot colored one. And sometimes those are good for different kinds of applications. Then, oh gosh, there were a bunch of these kind of brushes. Let's see, no, there's 2 of these tiny guys, and I'm not sure if they're eyeliner. They must be eyeliner. This one's at a little bit of an angle. I'll try to twist it so you can see. Well, the light goes wrong. So maybe that's like instead of the angled in the brush, in the angle in the, well, both of them have it. Instead of the angle in the handle, it's more the brush is angled out. Then, let's see, there were a bunch of these brushes. Let's see, how many? I want to say 7 of them. Yeah, they are, well, this is great, you know, if you're a makeup artist, because you always have a clean brush. These would be like for concealer or under eye, or, you know, just precision work. They're flat on one side and then wide on the other. So, well, they're flat, so they're skinny on one side and wide on another. But yeah, there's 7 of those guys. So let's put them back. So being wool, I would think that that's a natural bristle. This is a straight edge, which is nice for putting liner, even if it's eyeshadow, right in the eyelashes, and precision work. Then we have some wider concealer type brushes, or flat shader brushes that you can pack on by patting or rubbing the eyeshadows on, or your concealer. Then we have 2 wider ones than those. I'm holding over this lighter color so that shows the contrast. You can actually see these things. Then there's a round brush. This one's round, not flat, and domed a little bit. Looks like it'd be a great blending brush. There's an angled brush, and just feeling through the cellophane, they feel very soft. Oh, here's a fun one, a fan brush, and this one is small enough that you could do detail work, you know, get that highlighter right on the cheekbone or whatever you want. It has a thicker plastic cover right there that, you know, you could keep on there, and it would keep the hairs lying nicely in your wrap. And then, of course, they all have that protector at the bottom. These are 2 different ones. This one is flat and round, and this one is a nice paddle brush. Not huge, as you can see by my fingers, but a nice, you know, you could put your highlighter on your eyes. Let's drag it down here a little bit. And let's see, there's a bunch of those. There's 4 of those, so that's nice because that's a very useful. No, there's 3 of those. That's great because it's a very useful brush, and you get one dirty, have another one. And then here's an angled one that's flat too. And so you can get right into whatever corner. You know, those littler ones down at that end are good for getting in corners of eyes. And here's like a foundation brush or something. It's a flat, probably a good 1.25 inch length bristle. And now these are, I think everybody looks different here. Here's an angled blush brush or contour brush. I would probably use it for a contour brush. Coming out there a little bit. Oh, it feels soft. I've got the cellophane on, but it feels really soft. This one is more like a regular domed blush brush. And it seems flat. This one that I just pulled out, the domed brush, is flatter. This one's rounder, but they look very similar. And the last brush is a big fat fan brush. So here's the fat fan brush, and here's the smaller fan brush. So if you're doing like bronzer or something like this, you would use that. And I just love fan brushes. They're just so different and fun. And then you have space for 2 more brushes if you want. And in fact, this is totally separate, but I had tucked in another brush that I was going to show you in here. But let's finish this. And so this folds down and then just rolls up very nicely. This feels soft too. It's kind of a probably nylon or something, but it's, and then plenty of string to do your tie. Throw that in your bag or your kit and you're ready to go. Then she sent me a facial brush, a pink tipped face brush, and the whole thing is 14 centimeters total length. So if you see my hand, that's 14 centimeters. The hair length, she said, is 2, so I don't know if that's 2 centimeters. Yeah, it's not 2 inches, so it must be, it's not 2 centimeters, but it looks like 1.25 inches or so to me. And the thing that it's used for is painting on your face mask. So that's kind of fun. It's a nylon brush with a plastic handle, and I'm assuming, again, China, because there's, nothing on it that means anything to us. But anyway, so Terry, these are the brushes that you'd asked me to show, and I thank you so much for sending them to me. They're a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy them. So until next time, bye-bye.